Heinze, how many points are in a safety in American football?
Yes.
How do you not know this?
Why would I know it?
You told me that Remember the Titans was one of your favorite movies.
It is my favorite movie.
And you can't even tell me how many points are in a safety.
Oh. Why would you want a safety anyway? You
It's
just go for the win.
69 points, man.
Why would you go for it? Why wouldn't you just go for the win? Safety's for wusses, man. Like, just go hard, bro.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, everyone in the chat, educate Heinze on American football and what a safety is.
Oh, yeah. I'll study it for next week. Okay.
Well, there's two kinds of safety in football. There's the position, and then there's getting sacked in your own end zone or getting tackled in your own end zone.
I've been sacked before from work, but that's a whole different story.
Other team gets 2 points, and then you punt the ball off instead of kicking it off. Okay, we got rogue actions to get to, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just busting Heinze's chops here because that is what we do. We got a great show prepared for you guys today. We're going to talk all about the Grand Inquisitor. Where the hell is he? And when are we getting our last Inquisitor, which I think is probably going to be this week. And then I have a theory. I think we're going to see a legendary ship here somewhat soon in the game. And we'll talk a little bit about why that is. Maybe a conquest character ship. I'm not sure. But before we get into that, I just wanted to say that Luke is a little bit upset here, Heinze.
He's not happy.
He's not happy at all.
He's not happy.
He's noticed that Grogu not only left and did not decide to take the lightsaber, but he also stole Luke's X-Wing. And so I feel like The Mandalorian Season 3 may be starting with Luke a little bit butthurt.
A little bit unhappy. It's like, give me my stuff back. It's like, give me my ball back.
Yeah, this is the real reason Luke is so salty in The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
Grogu did him dirty.
There's a lot of things about The Last Jedi that we're not going to go into today, Cubs. Let's leave that alone. That's probably not a good conversation to have.
That's my favorite conversation.
Yes, I know it is. And you don't want me to talk about it, brother. Don't go there. Don't poke the bear. That's for sure. That's fun.
The Last Jedi is a great movie.
Last Jedi.
All right. All right, let's talk Grand Inquisitor, Heinze. We know we're getting the Grand Inquisitor, and that's about it. We have not had a lot of communication sense about that, and we've already got the second sister farmable. We got the 9th sister farmable. We got the 8th brother and the 7th sister in the game, and we know that we're going to have one more Inquisitor in the game, and it kind of feels like to me, Heinze, once we get that 5th and final piece, we're going to see a Grand Inquisitor kit pretty soon thereafter. Where are your thoughts on this, Heinze? Do you think that we're getting pretty close to this?
Oh, of course we are. We're getting close to it because we're also getting close to the Kenobi show being released as well. So that I mean, it's certainly going to coincide with that. It makes a lot of sense by all means, for sure. So yeah, we're certainly getting close. We talked about this actually last week as to whether we thought it was going to come next week, which would give us a 2-week window for the Grand Inquisitor to arrive. Obviously, we're off the mark, and they brought out something else instead. They went down the lines of proving grounds, and we'll talk about that a bit in my video as well. Yeah, certainly, I would really be surprised if we didn't get the final Inquisitor, the final piece of the puzzle before getting the Grand Inquisitor released to the game. Probably a couple of weeks after that. I would expect. You
don't think have they confirmed that all the Inquisitors are going to be marquee events? You don't think it's possible that the next Inquisitor could be a conquest character, do you? Because we're due for any day now. We've got to find out whoever this next conquest character is going to be.
I honestly don't think it's going to be a conquest character because conquest characters take 3 months to release.
Yeah, true. It feels like Grand Inquisitor could be out sooner.
Why would they push that out when realistically they're going to want the Grand Inquisitor released probably next month? So I don't believe it will be a conquest character.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Grand Inquisitor, hopefully we can see the kit soon, especially with the Grand Inquisitor. Which he's got a Territory Wars Omicron, right?
It's all. I mean, the whole team is based around Territory Wars, and honestly, we wish it
disappointing.
Didn't. Yeah, we wish it didn't. At this point, I mean, there's so much focus on GAC, and this is obviously a really high end release. Yeah. I honestly think they might have missed the mark on this. I think if there's it needs some type of GAC viability in some way, shape, or form, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But the problem is that we really can't test any of these guys. We
No.
don't know how good they are. We don't know how trash they are. And we assume they're going to be pretty good. And we're only assuming at this point because until we get the last pieces of the puzzle, we don't know what their true potential is going to be.
That's a hell of an investment too. We've got 4 characters now. There's gonna be 5, and we're also looking at we're gonna be down the line a 5th character coming, and it's just for something you get to use 4 times a month.
That's the problem. 4 times a month to use these guys to make them viable. That's why they need some GAC viability. It doesn't have to be Omicron focused hardcore, but they need to do stuff. They need to do stuff in GAC because it's a massive investment, huge investment. And if it gets to the point when the Grand Inquisitor comes out, Cubs, and we know it's going to be a legendary event, if it's going to need Relic 3 to Relic 5 across the board, there's investment in that as well. And that's people are just thinking about unlock. Well, we don't even know what the minimum requirements for the legendary event's going to be yet. And that's really something to think of as well. They might decide, you know what, Relic 5 across the board, or otherwise you can't access it.
I don't know, man. So far we have not had a legendary event that has not been a simple star requirement.
Lately, yes. In the last 12 months, yes. Prior to that, it was disgusting. So they have gotten better with that. Some of the other ones were they've
had other events that aren't labeled legendary events.
Yeah.
That require relics and stuff like that. But an event that is labeled legendary, like it's a specific class of event, right?
True.
Those have never required anything beyond star level. And so, especially given the fact that all of these Inquisitors are brand new marquee releases, I think it makes sense. We're not going to require relics for this. This is just going to be a straight star requirement.
Do I really need to say this, Cubs? Do I really need to say it?
Don't say subject to change.
You know it, mate. You said it
don't
for
do
me.
it. Don't say it.
You said it for me.
Look,
Are you
it's
serious?
cliche. Like, look, get some help, Heinzie, okay?
It might be cliche, but I'm not wrong.
You need help.
I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. You know it. You know it could happen, and I'm not making it.
Do you want to bet an Omicron on it?
I'm not saying I want to. Oh, hell no. They're too... No. Not these days. No. How many of you loaded on anyway?
Several.
How many you got, you reckon?
Probably 4 or 5.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. All GAC or any on war?
Yeah. Oh no, all GAC. I haven't. No. Actually, I did do Boba. I did a territory war Omicron.
Yeah.
Boba.
Yeah. No, that's...
On Dad Bod Boba. Where is he? Where's the man? There he is. We got 2 on him. So yeah.
Nice.
We did a contribution for the guild. I felt bad. I was being a little selfish,
I don't think that's on you, mate. I don't think that's on you, to be honest, because unfortunately, the ratios are 80 to 90% on GAC because they're so important.
I know.
And that's not ideal, but that's just fact. So unless Territory War becomes even more beneficial and better rewards than GAC or close to.
Well, the rewards are better. It's just, it's you don't get enough of them, and the matchmaking is frustrating, and it's just an all or nothing. Anyway, we could spend a whole video talking about problems with Territory Wars. All right, let's talk ships. Now, quick sad notes for me. I had a very, very busy week, the week of the Outrider. I actually missed unlocking Outrider.
No.
I would have, but there were 2 days where I just was not able to get into the game, completely forgot. So everyone play sad songs for my Outrider. But we've got 4 ships that have been released, Heinzie, in the last couple months. How do you think about the sound of a ship legendary coming to the game, and why do you think it would be Red 5?
Firstly, back to the Outrider, if I can cover that quickly. Don't be too disappointed, Cubs. Honestly, I've got it and I don't use it.
Fair enough.
In my opinion, it's the equivalent of having Lando's Falcon in your lineup for a resistance. It comes out at the end. Yeah. It's not something I use at all day to day. Don't be too disappointed you haven't got that yet. Just saying. That one...
It was used as a reinforcement against me recently, and I obliterated it.
Yeah, I mean it needs some extra adjustments, but I wouldn't be too disappointed you haven't unlocked that one yet.
Okay.
Okay. But with that being said, let's get back to it, mate. You're talking about ship legendary. I don't really care. I just want more ships. I don't care how they're released. I don't care what type of ships. I really am not fussed in the slightest. We have 6 slots at the moment for GSE. My opponent in the second phase of the most recent GAC I did ran out of ships. He had the capital ship and no other base ships to go with it, and lost by 5 banners because he couldn't clear the last zone because there weren't enough ships there. It needs. I don't care what format they come in. I just don't care.
Give us as many as they can.
Just spit them out. Just get them out there. Push them out.
I hope that the next conquest unit is a ship again. Honestly, I'm gonna go on record and say that's what I want. And it's crazy because you guys know I hate ships, but I'm at this point now where I'm just like, just give us the ships, you know, so we can round this out, because I've got, you know, such little give in Grand Arena right now with the 3 squads. Where if somehow I get the bad RNG, don't beat Executor, I'm sweating bullets. And I've already ran into a couple GACs where I wasn't able to get the full clear, neither was my opponent.
Yeah, just keep them coming. I don't care.
Maybe that's fine. You know, maybe that's fine. Maybe that's just what they want.
Yeah. Conquest, bring them out as Marquees, bring them out as Galactic Chase. I really don't give a shit. We just need more of them. I just don't care.
Watch your potty mouth, Australian.
Hey, I've got a buzzer for that, so I can say shit whenever I want without getting into too much trouble.
Shit, man. I mean.
Love it. So good. So good.
Oh, man. Always fun having you on, Heinzie. Great episode of Rogue Actions. I also want to take a moment to announce here with Heinzie here. Grid and I are, Heinzie works with Gridden a lot, and I was feeling a little left out. I had to work with Gridden too. We are starting a brand new show that is going to be just a live show over on Twitch Wednesday mornings called The Spice Run, where we're going to talk about lots of subjects, and we're going to be sampling very hot sauces every episode while we give a spicy take on our Spice Run. So be sure to check that out Wednesday morning. We may re-upload that on YouTube, but for now, I'm thinking it might just be a live show. And I'm sure we'll have to bring you on as a guest, Heinzie. And I need to come join the Gridsy session. Can we make that happen?
Come on Friday night, mate. We're celebrating 2 years on Twitch this Friday. Come on.
Okay, I need to talk to my missus. I actually, you know what? I definitively cannot this Friday night because I have a choir concert, okay? In which my choir is singing Duel of the Fates. Not making this up.
I tried. He stood me up. You know, look, I've got to book him in.
Stop crying. You're such a whiny baby all the time. I don't have my ships. CG this. CG that.
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah.
And you swear. Such a potty mouth.
I'm Australian. What do you expect? Of course I swear. It's a national sport here.
You swear too much. You don't understand American football. I don't even know why I make videos with you. This guy he doesn't even know what a safety is.
I don't swear much at all. I don't know what the talking about.
Weird.
Yes.
Go watch Heinzie's video.